Good morning, how my beautiful queens and handsome kings doing this morning? How you all doing? Welcome or welcome back to the start of a new vlog. How you all doing? I told you all, your girl just been really consistent. I feel like for somebody who's don't have like a large community yet, but I'm thankful for the community that I do have. I never can stress that. I really, appreciate you all. I feel like I'm doing very good with my uploads and, just being consistent and showing up for myself because, like I said, this is something I enjoy doing, and I really enjoy connecting with you all. I was just sitting here before I tuned in with you all. I had to go outside and water the plant. We have a plant outside, outdoor. And when I say it's so beautiful, how it's blossoming, it's actually a piece of Joy. Joy's sister. Y'all know one of my plants I named Joy. So we ended up taking, because it was so much dirt left over. And it was just strictly dirt. So we ended up taking a piece of that plant of Joy and put it in there. And ever since then, when I say that plant has blossomed, so I ended up just giving it some water. But I think it's supposed to rain today or tomorrow, from my understanding. That's the only thing about it. When you get your yard cut, you got to worry about the rain coming back. Like, we literally just got the grass cut a couple of days ago. Now it's going to rain to make it grow. But overall, like I say, I know plants and animals need water to drink. And like I say, I embrace my rainy days. I'm currently still on my little mini vacation. I know a lot of people probably say, what's your plans for vacation? This current moment, I just really wanted some much needed rest. Like I say, on my next couple off days, I just been just trying to, I want to just been needing a little rest. And then, like I say, when you don't have money to go on vacation, like an actual vacation, I wasn't gonna stress it enough. I just needed to take just this moment for myself. And there's nothing wrong when you take a vacation. Sometimes you just, like I say, y'all hear me talk about this all the time, sometimes you just need to disconnect from a lot of noise that's going around you or what's going on, and just, connect back with yourself. And what I say, because like I say, I always have been a homebody person. I embrace my homebody days in. And I feel like in some form, I'm not really missing nothing because there's so much going on now anyway in the world. And just here in Memphis, too, with so much, the crime rate has got even higher than what it is. So I just been kind of, like I say, even if I did have the funds, if I did chose to go somewhere, it probably wouldn't have been nowhere, but just probably had booked a room in one of these nice hotels that I've been saying I want to attend. There's two hotels that been up now for quite some time, and I heard they have some nice Riverview rooms, but for the time then, I'm not worried about it. Y'all know I work at a hotel, and I make the best out of them when we do have to sometimes stay where we work at when the weather get bad. But overall, I just been enjoying my long time with myself, even though I'm not really alone because my family's still here with me. But me just getting myself together, getting my thoughts in order, and just, just finding me, And that's the kind of these last couple of videos I kind of been giving you all like these little diaries or visual diaries. This actually going to be a visual diary. This going to be the third chapter. I just I just want you all to just see more and more of my inner self, and just me, connecting back with me, just finding myself. I'm gonna put it like that. But overall, my morning been great up so far. I think, I'm going to do, take me a nice little warm shower when I get out the camera talking to you all. I've been doing some journal. Well, I gotta do some journal. I think when I get off, I might, like I said, I might take. I'm not might. I mean, I'm going to go take me a nice warm shower. And I do need to get some ideas because I do want to do like another Q&A video and question and answer. Yeah, another Q&A. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do it because I'm trying to work on daily videos. These actually like daily vlogs anyway, since I've been on this little mini vacation. But I do want to do a Q&A. But I think the thing is, I'm not going to post it to my community page because every time I ask questions, it'd be like one or two people just on the answer. I guess most people feel like they know me just by watching the videos or have been following me for quite some time. And so most people probably don't feel comfortable or confident to ask questions. Like every blue moon, I might get somebody a comment that I never, probably they've been following me for quite some time, or say so. I think when I do this Q&A, it just be a Q&A I just make up on some frequently asked questions that I always get. It might not be, pertaining to social media in general, but it could just be some questions that people ask me in life in general. And I think I'm going to write a couple of them down and then answer them. And then I probably, work on that video for you all. Because I like to talk. I do enjoy talking to you all and just, connecting. A lot of you all don't realize your sweet words and comments, encouragement. It really, I think, me building this community with you all for the length of time that I have been on this platform, I think that's what keeps me going even more. Even though during the hard times, and I was reading a comment one of the queens shared with me, and I thank you so much. I'm just start shouting you all's names out if you don't mind. And I have shared a couple of you all's channels on my page for other creators that's following me to 10 your pages. But I thank you so much, Saquana, for sharing that, which when you mentioned, and I read the comment this morning. I was responding to like comments early in the morning. Normally, that's just a regular routine for me. I always like to check my emails and my comments. I know it's not a good thing to straight get up in the morning, but it's not like I'm not reading my word even. Most people say getting straight up in the morning on your phone, it can be a distraction. And I'm working on it. And like I say, I'm not gonna fall myself because, like I say, we all got some there in some area in our life that we need to work on that might be considered like a habit or a bad habit. But I don't really consider it such a bad habit if you're using it in a positive way. But yeah, she had mentioned that she sees so much potential and in me, and even during the hard times. You still have to build this life for yourself. And that's so true. That's why I feel like even with me showing up every day on camera, pushing myself to do these videos, I might not always have everything in order. Like sometimes I might come on here, y'all done seen me come on here with a bonnet on, but these are realistic days in my life. I just don't believe in clickbaiting. I like to come and show up as I am or how I'm really feeling in the current moment. Not everybody gonna show the good highlight. I mean, not everybody gonna show you the not so good highlights in their life. That's one thing I'm learning about social media, which I know is not, you're not entitled to do that because most people like to keep much stuff as secret as possible, which I truly understand. But I'm also learning that there are some things that you might can help uplift other people. Like, what's the point of me coming on camera talking to you all or even creating videos if I can't really be myself? Like if I can't be the real person who I really am, like if I can't come on camera and talk to you all, like there's so many creators out here, and like I say, I really enjoy a lot of channels, but you might have a lot of them just show you the glamorous, like the glamorous side to their life, and I enjoy watching content like that, but not so many people gonna really open up and share with you like the things they might be going on behind the scenes that's not really, that you see, that, because most time people judge you. It have happened to me in the past. That's why I share what I want you all to know, and some things I just keep to myself, and I just trust God on that, and pray on the situation. But you know, there have been some situations where I might have came on camera and people felt like I was, you know, venting and you know, but if you look at a movie, I watch movies all the time, but like I say, YouTube mostly been my main source of, you know, entertainment. Hold on, y'all. Most people that when you watching films, you see the real, you see the good days, the bad days, and you know the hard times when you watching the actual movie. They not just showing you all the good scenes, like all the good parts of the movie. They're gonna show you some parts of the scenes where you see how the character got to where they going, or how, you know, that's why I say, you know, most people had about relatable and stuff. I mean, if a person can relate to me, that's totally fine. That they cannot relate, I have had people when they did join my channel or subscribe, if they still are subscribed, some of them say you're relatable. You know, it really took me a while to like just really open up even about my alopecia journey and my alopecia story. I think what really had me to have the courage to do that, because it's so many women out here battling with hair loss. Like I see it on YouTube a lot. So there's one reason that let me know I'm not alone. And I just wanted to open up about that, because I know as women we get judged so much when it come down to you know, not having it all together, or we portray this character really nice, we wear wigs and lashes. You know, people love to find some type of wrong in what we doing, when really we just trying to, you know, it's not so much that we trying to gain attention from it, but it's just we want to make sure we showing up for ourselves and looking good. Now, I haven't worn lashes in over 3 weeks now, you know. I feel like my natural lashes been getting a little healthier. I had told you all that I was going to take a break, but I'm not saying that I'm never going to stop wearing false lashes, but I just been wanting to get my natural lashes a break from wearing the false lash extensions. And I was mentioning to you all, I've been wanting to try to get more back into the natural state. Like my natural nails have grown so much, you know, like I remember back in the day I used to bite my nails. I said it was really sad. I used to bite my nails so much. And I was wondering why they wouldn't grow, and I'm constantly biting them. But I prefer to wear my natural nails now. Like I will wear some press-ons, but the times we living in now, I'm just trying to budget my money the best way I can. And if I don't have to buy it on unnecessary stuff, if it's things that I can do for myself, far as like I would do it. Like if I have to do my own hair, because I used to go to a beautician, but like I say, I can't afford it no more. If I can do things for myself, I will. You know, if I feel like I want to get pampered, because there's nothing wrong with treating yourself to something. If you're able, I salute that as well. But yeah, it's just we live in a society where we always get judged on our appearance, if we're not good enough, and it's a lot, you know. And so I just kind of been disconnecting. Like I say, with the length of time I've been out from work, it's like the days just been going by so fast, you know. I feel like this year have went by extremely fast. Like we already pretty soon, we'll be in July. So I got a plan now, because I think August the 22nd, I do want to celebrate my 4-year anniversary, which is August 22nd. I'm thinking about buying myself a little cake and, you know, have like a little party here or whatever at the house, for my, you know, me being 4 years on this platform, because that's, for me, that's a long time. It's not a long time for some, because most people, there's a lot of people been on here for 10 years, but for somebody who just continued to kept going and kept pushing through even when they didn't see the results, I feel like that's a long time for somebody to be on the platform where there are so many creators, billions and billions of creators. So yeah. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to come in and just start that. There was something else I wanted to mention to you all that happened yesterday, but I'm already 13 minutes into the video. And y'all know that even with an iPhone, I'm seeing it don't hold that much data and storage. I'll probably share that with you all in the next video, probably, which would be tomorrow. I might include that in like a chit chat what happened with me yesterday. It wasn't nothing bad, but it's something that I feel like need to be addressed and pointed out. But I mentioned that because I was going to talk to you all about that here, but I just, in this vlog, but I just kind of overdid myself, you know. So yeah, I just want to kind of come in. I think I'm gonna go in here and take me a shower, and I'm gonna watch a couple YouTube videos after that and take some notes down on journal. I think I might do some journaling from Pinterest too. Yeah.